When I wake up in the morning, I did see an alert on my phone. I thought it was from one of the financial institutions. So I thought one of my cards got compromised, actually early morning, 2:30ish. The car was, somebody did break into my car that I used my Visa cards, my debit card, my health card, my driver's license, and unfortunately it did have my SIM card as well as have access to online banking. I did lock all my cards, whatever I could, and then I started calling all the financial institutions like PD Bank, Scotia Bank, RBC Bank, whoever I deal with. I did call all of them to block my cards, and I told them, I was told this is a theft below $5,000. I should file a police complaint online and they will give me a complaint number. I called Equifax and Equifax told me they cannot validate my ID. So seems like people who did steal my IDs, they were so pro in that. They closed my case. This is what they respond back to me. Every day there are new inquiries on my accounts. And I'm requesting them to flag it. Got a loan approved of $35,635 from National Bank of Canada. Every day was like a nightmare for me because every morning I'll wake up, I'll be scared there'll be a new surprise. They were able to get a new phone under my name. I did call Bell, Talis, as and when I was seeing those inquiries, right? I got an email from Toronto Police saying they made an arrest of a person. I'm from Peel, and this is Toronto Police. There is no direct one-on-one interaction. They have retrieved some of my IDs from a person who they arrested. Enterprise Rental, saying I did rent a vehicle on January 7th and I failed to return it. They did get a rental vehicle under my name, and I'm afraid of the implication it can have. Now, I'm scared that they can go to any extent. I'm really scared now. They have a vehicle under my name. What if they do something really bad?
Any crime?
Yes, any crime. It will have an implication on me. Toronto Police is telling me they don't have any information from Peel Police. Peel Police is telling me there is no information from Toronto Police. I have paid my taxes and I have never ever taken advantage of any of such things. I was actually really scared of walking out of my house for a few days. Where is my safety? I have totally lost my faith on the system. What if they do some serious crime?
Another ID theft. Nowadays, we have seen that so many identification thefts are happening either from inside or outside the organizations, or from your residence or from your businesses. So much of ID thefts are happening that this is a part of a crime. And what happened after your ID is stolen? There is a story. And story, the Brampton resident, this female, her purse was stolen from her vehicle on her driveway in her residence. So what happened after that? What kind of struggles she has to face after her ID was stolen? Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me here and listening to me. So this incident actually happened outside my house, my own house, where I'm living from past 6 years. It happened on October 27th at nighttime around, actually early morning, 2:30ish. The car was, somebody did break into my car. Unfortunately, that night my purse was there in the car and they got this opportunity and they walked away with the purse. So until I got up, I didn't know about this incident, that this did happen. When I wake up in the morning, I did see an alert on my phone. I thought it was from one of the financial institutions. So I thought one of my cards got compromised. I was not known to the situation that my wallet actually got stolen. Till the time I did my regular chores and I went to drop off my son, and when I walked out of my house, I saw my car opened and it clicked into my mind that something has happened. I opened my car, everything was all over the place. Things were everywhere in my car, and my purse was gone.
So, was there a break-in inside your vehicle because the side windows those were broken, or they opened with the keyless key?
They did open with the, seems like they did open with the keyless key because the windows were fine.
Okay.
I tried to lock the car, open it. Nothing happened at that time. But then later we checked. It was kind of, somebody did open it with their system, which I have no idea.
So what kind of IDs you had in your wallet and your purse inside your vehicle?
So pretty much it had all my financial cards that I use, my Visa cards, my debit card, my health card, my driver's license, and unfortunately it did have my SIN card as well, as a day before I went to the bank to get some work done.
Because normally people don't carry SIN card with them.
Yeah.
How come your SIN card was there?
That was very commonly asked question to me. It's basically a day before I went to get an account open in the bank, and it was needed at that time. So that's why I took it as part of my identification, and it was there in my wallet at that time.
So all the IDs were stolen from your vehicle. What happened next? Did you call the banking system that, okay, my IDs were stolen, please block these cards? And did you went to the police station to report the complaint?
Basically, when I did find that this has happened, my wallet is gone. So I did have access to online banking. I did lock all my cards, whatever I could, and then I started calling all the financial institutions like TD Bank, Scotia Bank, RBC Bank, whoever I deal with. I did call all of them to block my cards, and I told them my wallet has been stolen. And
so this action was taken the same day?
Right away, as and when I did find out, that was the very first step I did take.
Okay.
And it was advised to me at that time that I should call the cops as well, call the police, because this incident just happened for the first time. I was not very much aware what are the next step, but I did know that, okay, I have to inform the police. So I did call them at their non-emergency number. I did tell them, this happened, my wallet got stolen and it has my IDs. Since they're very busy, and I was told this is a theft below $5,000, I should file a police complaint online and they will give me a complaint number. There is not much that they can do out of
So did you went to the police station to report this?
Not at that moment, because when I did call them, they said I don't need to come to the police station. This was
an ID theft. This was not a something amount less than 5,000, because the IDs can go to $100,000, $200,000.
Exactly, that was my question. But they said they will review the report and let me know. And there are hundreds of people who are ahead in line of me, and they have faced same type of situation. So
this was the police response?
Yes. I did open the report. I did not get when I open the report, it tells you that this is not a proper complaint number. They will review it and then they will assign one to you.
Okay. So then you reported online with the temporary report number?
Yes, I did.
And then after that?
So I did report it, and then the next steps were to go grab my IDs. I went to the Service Ontario office. That was my first step to get my driver's license. I told them that my driver's license, the whole situation, that my wallet got stolen. So they told me, and the driver's license number doesn't change.
Okay.
So means, and then my next question was, I have a valid ID, driver's license, and the person who stole my driver's license, they have a valid driver's license as well.
Okay.
To me, this is like a loophole in the system. Now, two people are walking in with a valid driver's license because the expiry date They didn't change, or there is no validation number that did change on my ID, right? But she said it doesn't change. The driver's license number doesn't change. But the next question was, does it cancel the already valid ID? She said, no, until this is valid, there is not much.
Means Service Ontario cannot cancel your driving license even if it is stolen.
Yeah. So I was pretty much issued the same one. Now the person who stole my ID.
He also has the same?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next step was, since my SIN card was there too, I went to the SIN card office, and they asked me if I have informed the Equifax and TransUnion to block my credit report and all. Again, I was unaware of that situation, and that day I didn't get my SIN card because I was missing one of the IDs on me. I started calling Equifax. Again, the process is not that easy. I called Equifax, and Equifax told me they cannot validate my ID. So seems like people who did steal my IDs, they were so pro in that, or they were really expert in this area of doing frauds. They did change my the way how you validate IDs, my address or something on my report. They couldn't validate me. So the very first step when you call Equifax is pretty much they will validate where you have been living from past 5 years and all that kind of information. They said, oh, it doesn't match with our records, and I didn't even have online access. They said they cannot flag my IDs until everything is sorted out. And
until you validate your IDs to them, they cannot flag it. And you are reporting to them that my IDs got stolen and what you can do to the Equifax.
Exactly. They said they cannot do much about it. So I'll have to go online, start a dispute, attach 3 valid proofs, and then it will take them good 5 to 10 business days to validate that.
So meantime, these burglars, these criminals, they could have used your IDs in so many places. The first point was police. They cannot write in-person report, you have to go online, which you did, which was a temporary number. And there are so many loopholes into that, that these are the less than $5,000, whereas it is not. Because when your ID can be misused for 100,000 of vehicle, it is a big amount. Then the Equifax, and they are not flagging your IDs which are stolen. So
and I did follow the process. I kept on requesting them. They said there is not much we can do. You have to follow the process. There is a process to follow. So I was quite frustrated because I'm the one who's actually suffering.
You are a victim.
Yes, exactly. And then I don't know, there were so many unknowns, and I didn't have access to my report, Equifax report, while these guys are doing so much behind the back. So finally, this got sorted out after 10-15 days. In the meantime, I went to Service Ontario again to get my SIN card. And there I get the same information that it's not easy to change
the SIN card
number. I'll get a papered SIN card, but the number won't change unless I bring few valid documents that tells me that I'm a victim of identity theft.
So what are those documents? That's only a police report that you are a victim, your IDs got stolen.
Yeah, even my police report, as I told you, I didn't get the permanent number.
So
it was a temporary. No, now I have. It was, I'm talking when this incident happened actually.
So
when
after
I started.
How many weeks or months you got your police report?
Good question. That did happen beginning December. I actually had to walk to the police station. I'll go back to that because police did review my online report, and then they tell me they didn't find, they need more supporting documents. And this is after reviewing, this is an identity theft case. I'll actually have to now walk into the police station and report it there. Now,
that police said this?
Yes. They closed my case. This is what they respond back to me after reviewing my case. All I got is that, okay, your case has been closed, your ticket has been closed that I opened.
Because they asked you to go online. That time they have not listened your concern that this is ID theft.
Exactly. And then now, after a month and a half, I'm walking back to the police station starting over.
So you lost 1.5 months approximately?
Exactly.
Just between the systems.
Yes.
between the policing and Equifax.
Yeah, in the meantime, I got access to my Equifax and I started to see credit every day. There are new inquiries on my accounts and I'm requesting them to flag it. And while there was a big lag as they couldn't validate my identity, and then these guys got a loan approved of $35,635 from National Bank of Canada to get a car. They wanted to get a new car from LP Auto Loan.
LP Auto Loan.
Yes, that's
where
company in
is this dealership?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Yes, I did contact the person because there was a number in my Equifax report. I did call them and I said, I'm a victim of identity theft, and I don't know how you guys approved such big loan. And I got a letter in the mail saying I owe $35,000, and now this is also stating as a secured loan on my Equifax report.
Wow, you are a resident of Ontario. After your IDs got stolen, these criminals, they got a loan approved or passed from LP Auto in Vancouver.
Yes.
And meantime, 1.5 months, you kept on struggling between the system, between
Exactly.
policing, Equifax, Service Ontario, with your licenses, SIN number to got changed.
Yes.
Was that a big struggle in these?
It was, every day was like a nightmare for me, because every morning I'll wake up, I'll be scared there'll be a new surprise.
Okay.
And this used to happen when I used to take a look at my Equifax report. I will have my Equifax report open next to me while I'm working to see what's happening, because there is a fear in the mind, right? And second thing is, because I don't know how these guys were managing, they managed to add their own fake phone numbers.
Okay.
I don't know how these phone numbers were coming, because they were able to get a new phone under my name.
Oh.
I did call Bell, Thales, as and when I was seeing those inquiries, right? Somehow they had a phone, those two numbers that were showing on my report. I did actually, as part of when I walked to the police station, I was given two police report numbers, and the officer present there who took my report, he gave me an email where I had to send some other supporting documents. And as part of the reference, I did email that officer saying, hey, now I see two phone numbers added to my Equifax report.
So basically, you were investigating everything on your report. There was no investigation from police side meantime?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what was happening in the
So you
background.
were giving them all the information that these
Exactly.
two phone numbers are on my name.
Exactly.
These LP Auto loan was approved on my name in the Vancouver, and you kept on giving that information to the police.
Yes, I was the one who was giving information, and I noticed that when I went to the police station the day I filed my report, for a good half an hour, I was talking and I'm trying to explain, because there is so much going on. And me being, I mean, I know, and I'm 100%, there are many other people out there, for them, if this happens for the first time, and I don't want this to happen to anybody, but if this is happening, we don't know what are the next steps, what to do. We are just going based off the guidance provided to us about what are the next steps. It was not easy, and I'm going to the police station to get help. All I'm seeing is blank faces. On top of it, no response. And when I'm sending some emails to them to say, hey, this is what I'm finding, I'm seeing no response.
Still no response from the police?
At that time, there was no response. And then afterwards, a few weeks back, I think that's back, I don't know exactly the date, back in mid-January, I got an email from Toronto Police saying they made an arrest of a person in regards to some fraud. That was not clear if it was exactly mine. But when I read this email, me knowing I'm from Peel, not knowing actually, I'm from Peel, and this is Toronto Police, there is no direct one-on-one interaction between them.
So maybe that may be a scam call from the police. You have to verify whether that's
Yeah, that was actually an email. So they said I can go to this division in Toronto, 33 division, I guess, and then I can go there and pick up my IDs. They have retrieved some of my IDs from a person who they arrested.
Okay.
And I'm like,
my question, like in December, which date your IDs were stolen from your vehicle?
my IDs were stolen October 27,
October 27, 2025.
2025.
And then 1 month got wasted by the Peel Police, like online
Exactly.
report or in person that
Yeah.
happened. And when did you got this email from Toronto Police that they caught someone who has the IDs?
That's mid January.
Mid-January
Mid or end
2026.
week of January, yes,
okay.
2026.
Then-
That this is when I got an email saying I can go to this division and pick up my IDs. And now this is in my head since not knowing much, and I'm emailing them back because I receive another letter from this rental company on her Ontario. Sorry, Enterprise Rental.
Enterprise.
Saying I did rent a vehicle on January 7th and I failed to return it.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay. And then I call them right away, as in when I received this mail, paper mail.
Paper mail.
And I said, I didn't rent anything. Do you really check your IDs?
Yes.
Did you check driver's license? Because I didn't walk into your office.
Yes.
They said yes. And the person is like, yes, we did check it. But I didn't walk.
Yeah.
I didn't walk in with my ID.
Yes.
That means these people who are issuing either vehicles, who are renting their vehicles to somebody, they are not doing their due diligence. They are not checking the IDs. They are not matching the faces.
Yeah.
This whole experience made me realize how easy this is for the people who are doing fraud as opposed to the people who are genuine. People who are genuine, they will face a really hard time if they have to get any small task done, as opposed to these fraudsters, they are walking away with these things very easily. Why are we, this made me think, now this makes me think, why am I working and all this hard work we are doing, they're walking very easily outside and taking privilege of that. I do understand I did make one mistake. My wallet was there in my car. It should not have been there. But we are living in a world where we cannot trust each other at all.
That's right.
I thought, okay, the moment my wallet was stolen, and I'm like, I'm living in a country where I can at least have little faith somebody will, okay, they will take out the cash, somebody needed cash, okay. They will take out the cash, but they will return my IDs. And I was so naive and unaware to the extent they will go.
And then the system, where
the
you went to the police,
Exactly.
you went to the Equifax, you went to the Service Ontario, and then in those 2 months of time, you got disheartened that what is happening here. I'm the victim, and over that I am got fraud, cheated, and my system is not helping me.
Exactly. I did write this to actually the peelpolice, the Toronto Police, and now Toronto Police is telling me when they will close the case.
Okay, so what happened when you got an email from Toronto Police that, okay, we found someone, and most probably that person whom they caught, she was from the same ethnicity?
Yes, she's from same community as ethnicity / community as ours.
So what name Toronto Police gave that, whom they caught and what they found from her?
Her name mentioned to me is Puneet Khera.
Puneet Khera.
Yes,
Okay.
and she has some other charges on her as well. And I'm not aware of those, but I've been told that she was on bail, but it's been denied now. Based on, I'm sure she must have done other frauds as well.
Okay.
Well, again, when this happened, when I came back, I went to the Toronto Police to pick up my IDs. I was told, there and then I did ask them, they did get a rental vehicle under my name, and I'm afraid of the implication it can have. Now, I'm scared that they can go to any extent, right?
Yeah.
They said, you are from Peel region. Toronto Police has nothing to do with you. Now you go to police and report it there.
Because that is not in their jurisdiction. They did
Exactly.
a goodwill. They found the IDs. They
They
called
did.
you. They informed you.
Yes.
And did you got all IDs back?
Not all of them. Just a few Visa cards. I
Okay.
didn't get my debit cards.
Okay.
Some other Visa cards, I didn't get them. A few, and I did get I was fortunate to get my SIN card back,
Okay.
my driver's license back.
Okay.
That if somebody is walking with my SIN card and driver's license, I'm sure that's the person who rented the vehicle
Of
too.
course.
That-
Very easy for police to investigate with the video footages. Yeah.
And the next day, I did go to Peel Police.
Okay.
I'm talking the officer there, and I'm telling her this incident happened. Again, no response. And then she goes, "Oh, you have a report?" And I said, "This is my report number." Now I have a report number at that time.
Yeah.
And I'm telling her, I said, I'm really scared now. They have a vehicle under my name,
Rental vehicle.
rental vehicle. What if they do something really bad?
Any crime? that
Yes,
can
any
commit?
crime. It will have an implication on me. She said, there are hundreds of cases like you.
Peel police officer
That
said?
was her response to me. You go back and this is the email, the officer who's looking into your case, and you should just add that information there. And there is nothing much I can do. Okay, now my next question is, anybody that I'm dealing on my own from my Equifax report, because these guys who got the loan done and who were about to issue them a vehicle, they did get an insurance approved as well.
Yes.
To reverse that insurance, they want to see the police report. I don't have a copy of any police report
They
now.
never gave you any copy?
No.
Okay.
Now, there is a process.
To get that report?
Yes.
Pay and wait for?
We pay $40 and wait for 1 month
Okay. To get
to
your
get the
report.
report. It's not right away. I still have to settle that.
Okay.
I
Did you
still
got
have
your-
to no, I did.
Still you don't?
No.
Since October, then 1 month of wait, then?
No, the police report was filed because remember I told that they had to start over everything
over
in
again
December.
after 1 month, yes.
When the report was filed last week of January.
Okay, last week of January.
Yeah,
So
I'm
now you
still
have to wait 1 month?
1 month.
Okay, the Toronto police information which you got, that you got your IDs back, you know who was the thief in this case, the lady, and then did you give that update information to the Peel police officer?
I did write that in the email. But can you imagine when I went to the police station, I was telling the officer present there, she said, there is no update to your file. There is, I don't know, I don't have any information from Toronto Police.
Okay.
Toronto Police is telling me they don't have any information from Peel Police. Peel Police is telling me there is no information from Toronto Police. And I'm like back to square one. I just get that email ID of the officer who's looking into my case. I just wrote everything there. That this is the person, they found the IDs, can you check? And now the officer responds back to me. I will sort this out with Toronto Police. The vehicle, the rented vehicle situation has been taken care of. You don't worry. I have no details. What they talked, what information they have, what they have sorted so far, what they haven't sorted so far.
So never got any update from the
Not
officer?
as yet. I have asked Toronto Police. I was offered that they will schedule a call if needed. That was a statement by Toronto Police.
But now this has been transferred because Toronto Police did their job giving you.
Yes.
Now you have an investigator officer in the Peel Police. Now they have to communicate with the Toronto Police officer. Give us the details.
Yeah.
This person lives in Peel region and we under our jurisdiction. So send us everything, what information you have. Did Peel Police investigator officer talk to the Toronto Police officer, got all the information in your case?
I was told that they sorted out the situation, the rented vehicle situation. That's all. That's all I have in the email. There is nothing else that's been told to me, okay, I will ever get a closure. And I specifically asked if I'll ever get a closure to this.
From Peel Police?
Yes.
Yes. What they said?
I need closure, right? There was, in the response, there was no direction.
Because
whatsoever.
investigation might be ongoing.
Probably, but I
But
could
the person
have.
is caught, but that's why you want
Exactly.
disclosure on that.
I was told by Toronto Police there'll be occurrence report produced once the case is closed down, and they will let me know. That's what Toronto Police told me. But now I cannot really correlate if this has been taken over by Toronto Police, or Toronto Police arrested somebody and they found my IDs on that person. I really don't know.
So do you think there is a communication gap between Peel and Toronto Police?
Exactly, there is. There is communication gap. And on top of it, the person who has reported, they should at least keep them informed. I understand for them, this is not a major thing. They
This
have
is a major
other,
thing?
for them, this is what I have been told,
Yeah.
that this is not a major, I mean, they have hundreds of cases like my cases. But my question is, what am I paying my taxes for?
Yes.
All these years I've been living, I can show you my tax statements. I'm a Canadian resident, and
Paying heavy taxes.
Yes, and I have paid my taxes, and I have never ever taken advantage of any of such things. But if anything comes on any person, if we are in a situation, what kind of support system we have?
Yes.
I was under this impression that I will at least feel supported, I will get resources. I did my own research. I wonder about the people who cannot go to that extent.
Yes.
And even me being, tech savvy, I still had to struggle, get in touch with people. Hey, what are the next steps? What to do next? I did talk to a lot of people. And then the major difference I saw with Equifax is they have different, the way how they set up fraud alert, it's different in Quebec as compared to what we have in Ontario. Why there are gaps?
Why there are gaps?
Why, if I have fraud alert on my file, why incident even happened after that?
You mentioned that in Equifax, your pay stubs were also being used.
Yes.
What is
so when the person, I did ask the person who approved the loan, I said it was not a small amount of loan. And if this is so easy to get a loan,
from LP Auto?
LP, this was my question to LP Auto. So the guy told me in his professional, with his professional experience, he said they have a system that detects fake documents. They parsed everything into that system. He mentioned that they were even able to produce
your pay stubs.
But can you believe those? My Equifax report has my previous workplace information. I haven't updated that with my current.
Wow.
They were able to produce those pay stubs from my previous workplace. So to me, it seems like they were able to grab my credit report from that. They produced, they produced some pay stub looking where I'm currently working.
Okay.
But our system, I mean, there are so many loopholes. When I came across this incident, then I realized there are so many loopholes in the system. It's so easy to be a victim. And
after becoming a victim, or is not intentionally after the victim, it's a long struggle.
It is.
Because you don't know next step what is going to happen. Because in your struggle in 3-4 months, you had seen what kind of system we have to fight with for our own cause.
There were two things I was majorly concerned. I was actually really scared of walking out of my house for a few days. Where is my safety? As a citizen, my question is, where is our safety? We are not even safe on our driveways.
Did you call your MPP, councillor, or the member of parliament?
No, I didn't.
Because they also see all these kind of reports, and we don't see that they ever approached anybody. That you live in our constituency, we come to you for the door knocking.
Yes.
We ask your vote, but now when you need us, we are missing. Did anybody came?
No.
No.
I mean, nobody was there. I felt so alone. Besides my friends, my relatives, who helped me. I'm not saying all the community is same. There are some really nice people who did provided help, but all ordinary people. But what is our government doing for us? Where are they at this time? When we are at that state, we are getting there are a lot of people who are part of these extortions, who are part of these frauds, identity thefts, and we are not safe anymore.
So
anywhere.
One, identity theft is not a small thing, because it's a long journey. What can happen to your identity after it's being stolen? You are telling us, you gave us a walkthrough.
Exactly.
And it can happen with anyone.
It can happen with anyone.
You went to the Service Ontario, you went to the police station, you went to the Equifax, you went to talk to the LP Auto from where the loan was approved, $35,000. And what do you think? Because then the press conference comes from the York and Toronto police that 8 plus or 27 people are being charged, including the police officers. What is your confidence now? And on the other side, you are seeing yourself what is happening with the system. What is your confidence? What do you think then? Is the system is involved? Because otherwise it's very easy to go to the dealership where the vehicle was rented, check the video cameras, catch those person. Or in your case, the Toronto police already caught the fraudster, but still you are waiting for disclosures.
Exactly.
What you will say on this?
I have totally lost my faith on the system. And I was surprised to hear the news, as you mentioned, about these officers being involved. And at one point I was thinking, was I one of those as well, victims? But if I was hearing news everywhere, okay, this is first time in Canada's history. Where is if you think from an ordinary, I'm an ordinary person. I want to live a normal life. I don't want to live with this fear, even though my identities have been retrieved today, but I still have this fear.
Yes.
Because I have no confidence in the system.
So you want to pay the taxes still?
No.
But you have to.
At one point, I'm in a dilemma. I'm thinking of ways if I should move out of Canada. It's not the same as it used to be. I remember the time when I moved here, I actually used to feel safe walking late night on the streets. I don't feel safe anymore.
For how long you been here in Canada?
It's almost 20 years.
It was not like this?
Not like that at all. I used to question my relatives. We used to leave our bicycles outside. They said, nobody takes stuff here.
Who is responsible for this?
Our government, our system. Everything is convoluted.
Or we are also responsible because we let it happen. We kept on voting without asking the questions, without making them accountable.
We are to some extent, but we had faith. That's why we were voting, right? We still had faith. But now we are all at this point where we are losing faith. Who to trust anymore? I have no idea. And this year I have committed I'm not going to vote.
Okay. Not vote is not a solution.
Well,
because you have to vote.
This.
Yes, I understand your frustration. Why you thought that you have to go out and talk on this? What is the reason?
Because first of all, I don't want anyone to have the same kind of experience I had. Past few months were the worst months, where every night felt like, okay, next morning, now what's next, what's next, what's next? I want people to be aware, cautious. Since our system is not doing much, we all have to stand together to help each other. I just want community to be aware and at least help people so that they don't face something that I have faced today.
And will you say others that never ever leave your wallets inside your vehicles?
Exactly. I will strongly say that never ever leave your wallets, any belongings in your vehicles at all.
And what is the status of your case now?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. And I'm
You just have the police report?
I do have the police report and I have a few responses from the police, as I mentioned earlier, that's all. And all I know is there is somebody who got arrested, But was it directly with my case? I would know more once I receive the occurrence report, and I have no timeline to that.
Because when they arrested someone in the Toronto police and they had your IDs, a network can easily be found.
Exactly. I
It's a
thought
big
so
question.
too.
It's a big question that network can easily be found with that links to the rental company, to the loan company, because that lady female had your IDs. How hard it is for the Peel police to track everything in a short time?
I have no idea. I thought, and based on the responses I got from them, I really don't even know if somebody is actively looking into my case.
Are you following with them?
Well, last week was the last time I sent them an email. I was asking, but the response was really vague, that there is not clear
Much update.
timeline, there is no much update to me, and I don't know what are the next steps. I'm just sitting with this hope that, okay, one day I'll hear back from them. And my fear is still there. My IDs are valid.
Yeah.
My information is still there. Okay, physical cards are not there with them, but
Are you
now
scared more crime can be happened with your IDs?
Exactly, I am. What if they do some serious crime? And this is exactly what I told the police officers too.
And their response?
Well, you have your police report. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Thank you, and we need brave women like you that after even getting your ID stolen, you kept on fighting, kept on bringing those issues in front, that these are the loopholes, we need to fix it, and we wish that our governments should wake up and act, make the laws strict enough that criminals should be punished and keep behind the jails.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So you can also be a victim of an ID theft. Having an ID theft is not easy. It's a long journey, because with your ID, anything can happen. And in this case, many things had happened, and she is frustrated with the system. That's why how many people we have to lose from Canada, those who are moving away. Ask your politicians this question.